it's war is long. People are getting more and more tired. It is more and more important how to get message out. And I think that Estonia is uniquely active, but we need to touch more people closely. That's what you do.
Yeah, exactly. We need to be personable. We need to make sure the stories come, the stories of help, the stories of suffering, how we work together, how we collaborate, why we fight.
And actually, for who we fight, because this story is like that this person, you know, Vitali, is from the area which was occupied in the first weeks of the war, and now is in local defense force head of medical unit in the Helson area, and the car is a fucking 30 years old.
Yes,
that's the thing, because you know, like, people need to understand if they support, if they heard where it is going exactly.
We talked about this earlier. It's a matter of trust on the one hand, but also making it relevant to one target, one specific social environment, and feeling it. And as people feel it and understand it inherently, because of that, they're willing to support it. And the support, actually in the West, is always the same thing. There's always what you call la nuit, or the boredom, getting used to it. There is no way of getting used to genocide. It is impossible to get used to the fact that there are children of the age of 3, arms taped to their back, raped and thrown, heads cut off into simple ditches by Russian soldiers.
But what is your experience like? You have done this, the Twitter talks now, like basically months and months and months.
9 months, yes.
How you see this? Is it stable? Is it going up or down?
It's actually increasing. The Maria report, which we found, our crew is active since the night of this invasion. I mean, the invasion started in 2014, but this invasion actually catalyzed the effort. Many people came together from a very small group of volunteers, like 10. It exploded. We're now 40 volunteers who are constantly moderating. We do this 24/7 worldwide. This operation never ceases, and it generates more expert speakers. We have created a forum where people like you, who actually organize support, soldiers from Ukraine, ministers, deputy ministers, generals from abroad, Ben Hodges, Pekka Tovali, you name it, Mark Herpling, Colonel John Spencer, the one who wrote the Urban Warfare Memo and had it translated into Ukrainian and Russian so the Ukrainian armed forces could fight better. We have them as regular experts. And why do we have them? They are committed to this fight, and they want to bring the information out and dispel all these narratives. What you and I are used to here in Estonia, we know how the Russian narrative works. Well, their concept
all our history is filled with that. Yeah. But how is your feeling? Now, when it was like in Ukraine, now, like maybe a few weeks ago, did it change any perspective, or what was your
Absolutely. I think the Ukrainians are 100% committed. They're extremely serious. They are resilient. Whilst they have, everybody has fears. Everybody has the desire to escape. That's completely normal. It's human. But I think that the Ukrainians are showing one specific character. They don't give up. They simply do not budge. That's what they have. And I think that this continues. I just hear that there's some announcement.
Yeah, so yeah, basically changing now because Tanya is changing to Deutsch, and Deutsch is making vegan cocktails. Can you imagine that? You can make a sour with vegan version, and then also like because, and you know what is cool exactly? Tanya is from Kiev. Kaspar was in our first convoy. He literally joined. I called him like, you know, we are doing convoy. Like, can you do it? Like, yes. And Oit is going now in our next convoy. So
Kaspar is the CEO of the company. I mean,
yes.
So this is engagement. Yes. But this is what Estonia is for. Civil engagement. It's a completely different ballgame. Estonia and Estonians, the Baltic countries, Finland, we know what is at stake. That this is existential and what we have to do.
Exactly, because the point is like Ukraine has gone like unbelievable change from the 24th of February when world is collapsing until they came back and so on. That's a fundamental break of the thinking, because let me be frank, in the first day of war Like, I opened my WhatsApp, like, as many people I was prepared.
Shock, panic, unpreparedness.
Yes, I went to the forest to fucking just walk and collect my thoughts. But second day I got extremely angry and I made 20,000 donations to Ukraine army. And then I was more and more what we can do. You know, like, because first you were shocked, but after shock there was anger. But you need to put this anger into the action. That's the main thing.
It's interesting that you mentioned this because my friends in Ukraine, a good friend of ours, one of our co-founders, Victoria Tallinn, one of the main voices, she has been the translator and lead assistant of Colonel Lake, Maria 8 and Canadian Armed Forces. She was the leader for 18 months of Operation Unify, where the Canadians trained the Ukraine army. Victoria just said, don't talk to me like this. To everybody who ever came and made some rude comments on this slide, don't talk to me. It's not productive. Focus on what needs to be done. And the Ukrainians have pulled that switch. They have pulled that lever. They are focused on what needs to be done. That is one thing which they differ from everybody else other than Finland, the Baltics, some part of Poland, and very few other people in the West. Yes, of course, our friends in Slovakia, great, doing a great job at the border, love them. Our friends in Romania, wonderful. They are doing extremely hard work, albeit that their government is silent.
Yes. And actually, that's the thing, you know, what's surprising, you know, we have to look people actions, not only government.
Yes.
Because if we did NAFO campaign, just, you know, hey guys, support, it goes to here, we are buying truck for that. Yeah. Unit. Yes, because my network first was Estonia, second was US, but not for surprising. The German was Serbian. Because exactly, Germans, I do understand, we talk about history, we talk about the thing, but people level, things, people got like much faster than the government.
Germans actually, recently, 2 weeks ago, you may have seen the number, 842 million. 842 million were donated by private German citizens.
Exactly.
It is the biggest ever campaign and success of a donation run in Germany, because the German people are far ahead of their government.
Totally, because if German people care and they make this get to action, and politics is always like, you know, dirty thing, you know, and I understand it takes months to change, and it's like the Titanic. How you can make like huge boat changing course? You need to like so heavily push.
Yeah, I know, I agree. But not everyone is as cool as, I'm sorry, may I say, I know he's not your political spectrum, but it doesn't matter. He's your foreign minister, Reinfeldt. His post, when this bastard, Prigozhin, sent the hammer, and Reinfeldt goes on Twitter, you can say what you like, that's an Estonian man.
Yeah.
Väga hea mees, tubli mees. Saying, here are the handcuffs.
Yes.
They're waiting for you.
Yes, and he's politician.
Yeah, I know.
But we have also the elections coming up.
I know.
No, but
these are Estonian characters.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter whether they're left or right, I don't care. They know what is at stake, inherently.
Totally. And you know, you have to make action. You can't just be like silent or be polite. You have to fucking, like NAFO, you have to fucking make the fight to the level to beat them.
See, this is what we do at Maria Report, and this is why you need to speak out there more often.
Totally.
Do this.
Thank you.
Ragnar.